Microsoft have almost 30 copilots, and these are constantly evolving and changing. However, clarity is now upcoming with regards to the licensing for Dynamics 365 copilots for sales and customer service. Listen to this talkie to understand what the situation is regarding copilots in Dynamics 365 customer engagement applications, the prerequisites required, and any additional licensing costs that will be incurred. With me today is Chris Parks. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Ursula.
So, Chris, this talk here is about co-pilots in Dynamics. But do you think this it is good for people to understand co-pilots more broadly in Microsoft terms?
Yes, I do. And that's because Microsoft have almost 30 co-pilots, and these are constantly evolving and changing. What was Bing Chat Enterprise is now known as Microsoft Copilot. There is Microsoft Copilot for Microsoft 365. We want to focus on the Dynamics Copilots today, and finally, we're starting to see some clarity with regards to the licensing for Dynamics 365 Copilots for sales and Dynamics 365 Copilot for service.
Okay, Chris, we have done talkies before on Viva Sales and Sales Copilot, but you're saying Copilot for sales now, or is it Sales Copilot? Which one is it?
Yes, and simply put, there's been a lot of names for the same product. So initially, Viva Sales became Sales Copilot, and that is now rebranded again as Copilot for Sales. However, there are two different versions of Copilot for Sales. There is the standard version that was Viva Sales or Sales Copilot, but there's also now a Copilot for Sales premium version. The difference is in the functional capabilities, mainly as to what is available for Copilot for Microsoft 365, linking into the CRM system that's in use. So Copilot for Sales, it currently works with Dynamics 365 Sales and Salesforce Sales Cloud. It's now been available since the 1st of March 2024.
So how is Copilot for Sales licensed then?
Yes, good question. So Microsoft Copilot for Sales is an add-on license, and there are prerequisites that are needed. So if you have, basically, in order to use Copilot for Sales Premium, you need Copilot for Microsoft 365. So that's Office 365, E3, E5, or Business Standard, or Business Premium, or Microsoft 365, E3, E5. And that costs $50 per user per month. The add-on license includes Copilot for Microsoft 365. But then for existing Copilot for Microsoft 365 users, if you need to step up, there is a $20 step up license to Copilot for Sales, which is the price difference between the two. So Copilot for Sales, it allows you to create Dynamics 365 environments and Power Automate premium connections. They are limited for use within the context of Copilot for Sales only. And then the Microsoft Copilot for Sales capabilities included as part of any Dynamics 365 sales products are limited for use within Dynamics 365 sales environments only. So no turning on Copilot in Power Apps only SKUs where users wouldn't be correctly licensed, for example. So there's now three SKUs available: Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise, Dynamics 365 Sales Premium, and Copilot for Sales. So some of the Dynamics 365 Copilot for Sales standard features are available in Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise. Think what was Viva Sales. All of the premium features are available in Dynamics 365 Sales Premium, but you need to add on Microsoft 365 Copilot so that you can use Copilot in the Microsoft 365 apps and Copilot Studio and Microsoft Graph and so on. If you want things such as real-time call insights in Teams and BANT analysis or budget authorization need time frame type analysis as a premium feature in Outlook and Teams, that requires the Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise and Copilot for Sales license.
Wow, thanks for sorting this out. But one question, are Microsoft making people pay more for what they already had?
No. So the email generation, the summary in Outlook, that's still there. The meeting prep capabilities, the summaries in Dynamics 365 for Teams, that's still there, and other features that were in Viva Sales. It's the Copilot for Sales Premium, which is an enhancement to those capabilities.
So, Chris, there's a lot of information there. Can you simplify this for me, please, as to what I need to get Copilot for Sales?
Yes, of course, I can try. So if you want what was Viva Sales or Sales Copilot, which is now known as Copilot for Sales standard features, they're still included in Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise. If you want Copilot for Sales premium features, as a user, you need one of three things, basically. For Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise, it all depends on whether or not you already have a Copilot for Microsoft 365 license. If you have Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise and Copilot for Microsoft 365, you need the Copilot for Sales Step Up license, which is $20. If you have Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise but do not have Copilot for Microsoft 365, you can procure the Copilot for Sales license, which is $50, and that includes the Copilot for Microsoft 365 license, which is the $30 equivalent. So $30 Copilot for Microsoft 365 and the $20 Copilot for Sales Step Up license. The cost to add this on is $50, whichever way you look at it. For Dynamics 365 Sales Premium users, so the third option, you would only need to add a Copilot for Microsoft 365 license to get access.
Thanks, Chris, for clarifying, but you haven't mentioned Sales Professional yet.
Indeed, and that's because right now there's conflicting information from Microsoft on this. No one is really sure. As I say, these are constantly evolving. No one really knows if it's going to be possible or not. So we can just kind of ignore that one for now.
All right. Okay, Chris, so we wait and see there. Finally, what about Dynamics 365 Copilot for Service?
Yeah, the good news here is that it's very simple if you already understand the licensing for Copilot for Sales. It has the same prerequisites and it's the same pricing setup. So if you need Copilot for, so you need Copilot for Office or Microsoft 365, there's the step up if you already have that and the full license if you don't. So it's done in exactly the same way. It's probably worth noting that some of the premium features in the Dynamics 365 customer service, enable it to work with not just Salesforce, just like sales, but it also integrates with ServiceNow and Zendesk as well currently.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Chris. A lot of information, a lot of insights. Thank you for listening in to our Companion Talkie. Follow us or listen in to previous Companion Talkie. And for now, thanks and goodbye.
Okay.